Hello, folks, and welcome into the Shoebox for a big old rivalry tilt here inside Penwood High School. Alejandro Alvarez in the middle here. Braylon Fortune to my right. Kevin Cohn to my left. And, guys, we have quite the game in store for us today. Braylon, break me through on Penwood here.
Well, yeah, Penwood's coming into this game 8-10 after a loss here in the Shoebox to Holy Ghost Prep. Looking to win this game against the division rival. They need this game to make the playoffs. It's going to be a tough one, though, against this Chester team. They played them earlier in the season. It was a Chester win at Chester. So now we're going to see if Penwood can defend their home court here in the Shoebox. You know, this rivalry game, always loud, an event to see. So let's see if Penwood can pull it out.
Absolutely. If that JV game was anything to go by, we are in store for some fireworks. Now, give me the Chester side here, Kevin.
Well, Alejandro, I mean, the Clippers, they come in winners of 8 out of their last 10 games. Unfortunately, they are coming off of a tough loss against rival St. Benedict's Prep for the 30th battle by the Bay. But they come in at 14-7. They're 7-0 in this Del Val League, so they are comfortable in a playoff spot. But they took care of this Patriots squad 65-52 at home back on January 16th, so they're going for the season sweep tonight.
Patriots had a little bit of time to rework some things, get ready for this one. Should be an interesting matchup indeed, folks. Obviously, we saw them come off that bad senior night loss against Holy Ghost Prep, so look to bounce back from that here at home and keep their playoff hopes alive here with the final 3 games coming down the stretch here this week. We now turn to the court for player introductions and our national anthem.
We are going to promote the highest ideals of youth sportsmanship. Actions of language meant to be contestants, teams, spectators, and officials are not the highest ideals of mental active education and not tolerated. Let today's contest reflect mutual respect. We request cooperation and support for today's contestants and contest officials in a positive manner. All offensive and purposeful language or conduct will not be tolerated and make sure that it becomes a removal. Please respect our student athletes, coaches, contest officials, and community officials with cooperation to promote safe and positive
your connection is
Let's be our starting line. First, for the leading members of the a freshman guard wearing number 4, Diane Clayton. Senior guard wearing number 2, Dallas Thompson. Senior forward wearing number 10, Sean Wilson. Junior guard wearing number 21, Paul Lindsey. And the senior forward wearing number 22, Manuel Madison.
A beautiful rendition, as always, from the PA system here inside the shoebox. Relatively packed shoebox here. Certainly a lot of Chester fans equally matching our hometown Penwood Patriots. Starters for the Patriots. Jumping it up there is going to be big old Adriano McLean, ready to take his medal against Rashad Dorsey. And looks like the tip will go to Penwood. Womack will control here. Looks like it'll be Estrada out there as well with Davis and Miller. Estrada on the wing. Back up to the top of the key here. Marion Miller inserted in the starting lineup for the first time this year. Looks like they'll opt to go Taj Cobbs and company off the bench. Womack, the go-to guard. Davis around the perimeter here. Womack wide open. He'll pull a three and hit. Great way to start.
Great way to start a game if you're Penwood getting an early three.
See if Chester can answer here. Coming up the court, Dallas Thompson. He's got Estrada on him. Quick pass in low. Davis, good hands there, and they'll say jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Clippers.
I thought it was going to be called a foul there, but instead of jump ball, surprised it was. I mean, the block did stay in the hand of a Chester player.
Quickly off that inbound into the corner, Thompson kicks out to nobody, and the invisible man unable to catch the pass from Dallas Thompson.
Yeah, that's just the miscommunication that you don't want to have here early in this ball game. You got to get those passes up and running together.
Through 1 minute of action so far, Penwood, one shot, one make. Let's see if they can go 2 for 2 here as we approach 7 minutes and under. Davis catches it, he'll swing it around to Estrada. Estrada, one more to Miller. Miller stepping through the defense, takes some contact and finishes the layup, no foul called.
Yeah, Penwood bench definitely wanted a foul, and I believe them.
It looks like they're going to implore that press here to start. Clean on the defense there, forces up an air ball. Penwood looking to run in transition. Estrada's got it. They'll pump the brakes. We'll give and go here with McLean. Not a clean handoff there. Estrada keeps it alive. Good snag there by Womack, and things will get a moment to breathe now. Miller off that screen. Reset on the wing. Davis running point now. Estrada. One more into the corner. Womack, another three. Just a little strong. Rebounded by the Clippers. Thompson now.
Too strong for Womack on that one. Penwood.
Shot up there. It won't fall for Lindsey. And right now, Chester just can't buy a bucket to start this one. 5:56 to go. Davis fakes the pass to Estrada. Inside is Miller. He's got a lot of lane to run. That runner won't go. Clippers looking to maybe finally crack that goose egg on the scoreboard here. Thompson picked up by Womack. Looks like we're getting a foul called there. Davis trying to intercept the pass. Got a little two hands.
Yeah, just a little too much contact there. They're going to call the foul every time.
Davis was right in on there. Just tried to get the quick steal, couldn't, and now we'll definitely have an off-ball foul. Maybe on Estrada. Looks like it will be on Estrada.
Certainly looked like they were tied up there as Thompson was coming around that screen. Estrada doing everything in his power not to let that happen. Trying to deny him the ball here, and now they'll get it into Thompson off that same exact play. Thompson, one-on-one with Estrada, will kick it into the corner here for Lindsey. Lindsey picked up by Womack.
Can the Clippers get something going here?
Thompson. A lot of fancy moves inside. Will take a spin. No. Clippers certainly selected with their shot choice. That three, no good. Rebounded by McLean.
Clippers already missed opportunities. Penwood going quick. Estrada.
They missed everything in the corner there. Free rebound for Madison. The Clippers have a couple of breaks here, and they haven't been able to really capitalize pressing on the gas. That three is in for Zaire Clayton. And we are all got points on the board now with 5-3 in favor of the Patriots here, 4:47 to go.
Yeah, the Clippers finally got a basket that went in their favor. They're at a clear size disadvantage, so they need to start working around some shots together.
Womack hits a shot in the corner. Let's see if he makes this one. Takes some contact. They won't blow the whistle. Davis on the board. Can't get the hook to go. And through a crowd of arms inside, the Chester Clippers will force a jump ball.
This should go Penwood's way. Chester got the last one. It will stay at Penwood. And I'm surprised they didn't call a foul there on that Estrada three-pointer. He should
Yeah,
go
I
to
thought
the
they
line.
were going to call a foul on the three-pointer, or even on the rebound, a reach over.
Certainly looked like Davis was getting his arms tangled up. Miller, one-step move, can't hit the jumper. And McLean, nasty fall there. Got his legs taken out from under him. Clippers will continue to run, though. Thompson in transition, loses it on the way up, and they will call a foul. Let's see who they get.
Yeah, I don't really know. It seemed like there was contact you can kind of see, but I see contact, but I don't really see a lot of contact there by Davis. The shot never went up. His first free throw is good.
They called it on Marion Miller. So we'll see McLean check out. Coming in now is the other senior big, Malik Edwards. Strong 4 minutes there for Adriano McLean to open up the frame here. We are all tied at 5 apiece now here inside the shoebox. 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. And we already know that it's going to be a big rivalry game. You know the air inside the shoebox is going to be a little bit thicker and a little bit different. Davis can't hold on the ball there on that pass. It will just roll into the hands of Lindsey. He'll swing into the corner for Thompson now. Thompson behind the back. Receives the screen, a push off there. They don't call it. They'll reset now. Over to Lindsey. Estrada off that screen. Jumper up by Clayton. No, rebounded by the Clippers. Madison giving his team another chance here. And Lindsey can't finish that one either. Penwood controls now. A lot of missed shots so far here by both teams. Kind of expected that in a rivalry game. It's really going to be a story of who can control the boards more. As Miller wide open for three. No.
Missed opportunity there by Miller. Stripped away. Penwood will get it back.
Back and forth, fast-paced action here, and just not a lot of points that are coming out of this.
No, not at all. So far, it's been a game of runs. Penwood started with a 5-0 run. Chester currently on a 5-0 run, too. We got the Patriots heading to the foul line.
Estrada there, rising up. Looks like that if they're not going to be able to get their points from outside, they're just going to have to force their way in and draw some fouls here against this Clipper team who was very undersized against some of those bigs.
Yeah, I'm surprised Estrada didn't take that three in the corner. He was open after Chester tried to get the pass.
Estrada will make the first here, so we'll be untied for the moment. We'll see a sub come in. We'll see Miller check out. Looks like Stanley Jones, the sophomore, will check back in.
Yeah, you know, the one thing that surprised me within the first 4 minutes of this game is that Penwood has not used their size to their advantage. McLean is easily about 3 to 4 inches taller than the man guarding him in the key, but they have not done anything to feed him down in the paint.
Yeah, Penwood likes doing that a lot in these games. Estrada goes 2 for 2. I agree with you. They haven't shown any signs of trying to do that.
So far, that might be the reason that we have only a 2-point lead for these Patriots. Thompson seems to be the go-to guy to orchestrate the offense here. We'll check it off. Looks like we'll also see Haji Ali check in here as well. Clippers, some good ball movement there. Jumpers up by Clayton, no good, but on the boards, Nymir Madison cleans it up.
And we'll see if Penwood now uses that size advantage after that bucket there. It seems like they've been depending on guard play.
Estrada will control here on the right wing. Got a lot of room to work here by himself. He'll pick up a double team and his dribble. We'll kick it back up top. Ali able to get it. Showing off those good hands that made him one of the better receivers for Penwood in the football season. Womack will control now and facilitate. 4 small guards out here for Penwood. Looking to play 2 Chester size here. Ali catches it back out to the corner. Estrada, penetration step, no. Back around we go. Jones to Womack. Plenty of time right now for Penwood. They just can't seem to find an open shot.
No, it's been a game of passing so far.
Under 2 minutes to go now. Estrada into the corner. Jones will fire. He gets it blocked. That Chester defense can't ask for much more. You ace that test right there, and it looks like we'll force a foul.
Looks like we'll have 2 subs coming in now for both teams.
like they'll call Jones for that foul there after the steal by Thompson. See Estrada take a seat.
Yeah, so far Penwood has some of the players that haven't got too many minutes this season in the game.
Marion Miller checks back in. Well, we did see in that senior night game, Belvin Smith took a nasty fall on his wrist. You got to assume one of the reasons we're not seeing the star freshman out here tonight is because of that wrist injury. Good defense there by Penwood, and they catch them sleeping there, that being the Clippers. Remy Davis Jr. able to get that layup to go.
I mean, what a play by the Clippers. You're at the clear size disadvantage, but to get a pick and roll like that, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Miller swinging around here to Womack. Womack back to Miller. Looks like Chester in a bit more of a zone now. Womack, penetration step inside, trying to get it over to Miller. Not enough time to get that jumper up. Under a minute now to go for Penwood. They go low to Ali, trying to get up there. Showing off that bounce. It'll be a turnover for Penwood. Chester, after taking the lead, looking to build on it a little bit more here. That layup no good, rebounded by Ali. We'll get it to Womack. Final 40 seconds here in this first quarter. Low scoring, but plenty of effort. Womack over to Miller. We'll play a little game of give and go. Jones thought about the three there. Didn't like it. It looks like Penwood is going to hold for the last shot here. Womack around one more time. These three guards on the perimeter. They're going to do some work. It goes to Jones. Now Womack on the left wing. 10 seconds now. They got to go. Womack, penetration step inside into the corner. The three is up by Jones. No. Edwards trying to fight for the rebound. He'll get it. Can he get it up in time? And he will. And we are all tied heading into the second quarter.
Competitive first quarter. We're in for a great one here in the shoebox.
Indeed, it's going to be a back and forth battle. Both teams have been on a run so far, but will one team just take over from here on out?
So we take a look back here at the three ball missed by Jones, but Edwards able to just get a couple of fingertips on it, then corral through about three bodies worth of contact there. No foul called. Able to tie this one up at 9 apiece. So we'll step aside here from inside the shoebox on SFBN just before the start of the second quarter. Welcome back inside the shoebox in Greater Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Alejandro Alvarez joined by Braylon Fortune and Kevin Cohn here for a classic Del Val rivalry matchup. Obviously, it's first in the Del Val, the Chester Clippers taking on the Penwood Patriots. We won't see any changing of the standings here as, well, Chester pretty much locked up the Del Val a couple of games ago. They're 7-0, haven't lost in conference yet. Penwood looking to be the first to do it this year. Thompson will bring up the ball here for the Clips. We'll put up the floater there, no good. And somehow gets his own rebound off of that. Dorsey inside off the spin. They'll say no, foul called. See where this contact was here on the spin move by Dorsey.
Also the first time we'll see Cobbs and Belvin Smith in tonight.
Not sure where the contact really was on that play. Didn't see much from McLean, so pretty good verticality there as they'll get it into Thompson again here. Cobbs, as you mentioned, Braylon, back in for the first time today. Good job there by McLean to get that board. Nafi Davis also there to give him some help. Cobbs will bring it up now, showing also fancy footwork. Davis thought about the straight on three, didn't like it. Over in the corner now, Smith. Had a pretty rough game against Holy Ghost Prep. Looking to bounce back here. Off that turnover, though, he'll have to wait another chance. Thompson into the corner here to Chambers. Chambers looking to go baseline against McLean. He gets rejected. And Thompson again getting rejected by Davis. Big back-to-back blocks from the Patriots bigs.
That's great defense by Penwood. Smith didn't like it.
Estrada back to Smith again. Maybe he'll try it this time. No. He'll go all the way across court there to Cobbs. Gets it plucked away, and he'll lose it. Good hands there by Dorsey. Thompson will pick up the contact there on Estrada. Couldn't finish the layup.
I just mishandled by Cobbs. Can't have that. And here coming up, I didn't really. Yeah, definitely body contact there. From my point of view, on the live, I couldn't really see.
No, you couldn't.
Thompson, second trip to the foul line. He'll make this one. We are untied again here. Chester the first to crack double digits, and it took about 10 minutes worth of basketball to get there.
We're in for a competitive defensive game. 3 for 3, trying to go 4 for 4 here.
And he won't get the biggie bag or anything close to it. Smith will now take over point guard duties for the moment. Up top to Davis, around the horn we go here. Davis hits it one more. Smith, corner three, no.
Just rattled out.
Clayton
Chester.
looking to run in transition here. Chambers holding on there. Back to Clayton. Down low they go now to Dorsey. He'll pull the free throw line jumper, and it'll take a little bit of a bounce and then it'll roll in.
Chester getting a little bit of a lead here. Penn's going to need to come up with a score quick.
3-point game.
Indeed. I mean, the Patriots, they're using their size to their advantage on defense, but not on the offensive side right now.
Cobbs almost gets another pass tipped there. He got two of them, actually. Somehow able to hawk the ball down both times. And now maybe he'll slow things down. Kick out pass. Estrada couldn't handle it cleanly. He'll hop through. Tough shot. No. McLean looks like he's playing a little bit of defense there for the Clippers. Coming the other way in the corner is Thompson. And he'll throw up a floater and somehow make that one.
Chester on a run here. We'll get a timeout by Coach Matt Lindeman. Chester's been playing great basketball coming into the second quarter. Penwood still no score.
Yeah, Penwood has been struggling so far in this second quarter. We're about 2 minutes in, and it's just turnovers have been the main thing that's been hurting the Patriots so far, and the Clippers are taking full advantage.
And they certainly look like they haven't been able to really get set on offense. A lot of passes is always a good thing to see, but perhaps too much. And on this hand, at the start of this second quarter, I mean, Chester has just gone on a 5-0 run here and taken a little bit of control here. You said, Kevin, earlier that it is going to seem like at least to be a game of runs, and right now it certainly follows that trend.
Of course. I mean, the Clippers, they're using their size disadvantage to their advantage. It's a funny thing to say, but that's what they've been doing. The Patriots, they've been using their size on offense, or on defense, not really on offense. While the Clippers, they've been able to spread the ball around and make some shots.
Timeout over here for Chester. Penwood, I apologize. Smith will bring it up. A new hairstyle here for Belvin Smith, too, this week.
And Tosh Cobbs, it looks like. Walmack will check back in the game.
Over to Smith. Cobbs in the corner. He'll give and go here. Walmack wide open three. Deep one. No, can't hit it. Davis on the boards, though. Will give the Patriots another chance. Smith, his three. No, rolls out as well. Davis again on the boards, though. Tries to go up with it. Can't get it. Takes a weird hop after McLean couldn't handle it. 5 minutes to go now. Clippers looking to build on this lead. Penwood still under double digits here. 5 minutes to go before we hit our first halftime break.
And those are the shots that you got to have underneath the key. Get the rebound, put it back up, but it just finds the rim.
We'll get a kick ball violation there by Cobbs. Chester will keep possession here. Inbounding will be Christian Chambers. Senior guard, 6'4". Get a lot of versatility from a guy like that at that position. He'll dump it down low. Jumper up, no good. Who touched it last? They'll say the Clippers did. Penwood ball off of that possession.
Yeah, Davis had it in his hands and just got poked out by Chester. Penwood's going to need to get an offensive score here. And one thing about Penwood is they have some great three-point shooters. Let's see if they can get them open and convert.
We're approaching California levels of drought here, ladies and gentlemen, from this Penwood offense, as they can't seem to just find any openings as Cobbs will pull a contested three there, and hit.
Like I said, those threes can change games. It's back. It's now to 2. It's 12-14.
Here comes Taquan Naylor. Over to Thompson. Straight on 3 here for Davis Jr., and he'll answer right back.
What a way to answer for the Clippers. You have a 3, we'll take one too.
Just can't have that if you're Penwood. And now they have to get another score at this point. You can't let a rival like this pull away, especially when they brought their crowd from Chester.
McLean trying to use some of that size inside. And much to the pleasure of Kevin here to my left, an easy layup up and down for Adriana McLean.
I mean, that's what Penwood needs to do in order to stay in this game. They've been swinging it around to the keys and in the corner, but big man's right there for the easy bucket.
Good hands there by Cobbs. He'll get the steal. 3-on-3 break here for Penwood. Cobbs lost it on the way up, and now Thompson going to have all the time in the world here for the easy layup.
It's 19-14, Penwood just going too fast. I feel like you were set it. Just been an interesting one to see play out. 3:10 left here in this first half.
Quite the chess match indeed. Womack makes a defender touch her. It could have been a slip as now he'll get trapped in the corner. Tried to get it to Davis. He'll end up with it. Inside, no. To the wing. Smith will travel inside. Davis, good ball moving off the ball there. And they will get another basket here. 3-point game again here, under 3 minutes to go, and it's getting loud in the shoebox.
Starting to give the crowd some energy, what Penwood needs if they want to win this game.
Naylor had some trouble there, so he'll give it over to Davis Jr. His layup will fall. And right now, Rami Davis Jr. off the bench. 5 big points to keep the cushion alive here for the Clips.
Been an interesting one here to say play out.
Yeah, it's been back and forth so far. We haven't had a lead bigger than 5. So Penwood, they're still in this game, but there's times where you feel like they're going to cut the deficit and other times where you think that Chester's going to just start pulling away.
And neither teams have really been able to do either. So in this break, and I'm sure that at halftime as well, things will be talked over much more.
This has been an interesting one here. You know, Penwood, what I have to say here is one of the Penwood coaches, coach right next to us seems to be maybe a big man coach, you know, got really hyped after the layup. Stan Joe's got the easy bucket, and they're gonna need that if Penwood wants to pull out a win against this division rival. They need to get the crowd hyped. They need to play with energy, force Chester to call timeouts, and feel good about themselves.
And unlike most of these other Patriot games that we have been witnessing, Braylon, it certainly seems that, at least so far, the big men, not any foul trouble. So it seems like they could really push that big man style of offense if they so choose to. Miller will inbound there to Womack. Womack. Looks like Chester going to at least press him. Picks up his dribble, trying to find someone to hit here. He'll get Edwards. And he'll reset his dribble here. Another double team. Womack will step through. They'll say travel.
Definitely a double dribble there. Womack tried to pass it. The ball hit the ground, and he just dribbled it again. Costly turnover there for Penwood. 2:16 left.
And that's been the trend with Penwood so far. It's just been really bad turnovers and not being able to get the offensive board on second chance points.
Davis Jr. can't hit that 3. That would have been a heat check to say the least. Smith now looking to run the break the other way for the Patriots. And into the corner it goes. Miller in a bad spot here, suffocated, and Chester will come away with the steal here. Under 2 to go. Straightaway 3 here for Chambers. No. Smith with the rebound. Shrugs off some contact, gets through another man. Smith pumping the brakes, gets it low to Davis. Davis up. No. McLean able to hold on to it. They'll call foul.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call a reach over here.
Yeah, just Davis couldn't convert, and
Take a look at the replay.
no matter how tall you are in that type of situation.
Yeah, it's just the contact to the upper body here. They're going to call it every time.
Yeah. And it seems like Penwood's going to want to play Haji Ali a little more. You know, Chester's been really good with the hands to stop the big man play, and Haji Ali can catch it down low, as we saw in the football season. Another block there by Edwards.
Good defense indeed by Penwood. Miller kicks out. Ali couldn't handle it cleanly. Would have been a wide open three if he did. Now the Patriots will reset. Womack on the wing. Penetrates in. Back out top to Smith. 1 minute to go here inside the shoebox for the first half. A very competitive first half indeed. Ali back up. Gets it touched away. They'll call foul on that second attempt.
Chester's been playing good defense, but if Penwood can find creases like that and get it to players, like I said, Haji Ali played in the football season, definitely has that catching ability. Now let's see if he can shoot from the line. It's first time we've seen him from the line in this season.
And he'll hit the first one. Good trends already for Haji Ali. Showed off that vertical there as well too. That high pass by Smith.
And definitely maybe a promising player in Haji Ali in two sports.
In his junior year, only getting better, only getting bigger, only getting stronger. As hitting the deck there is Davis Jr. They'll call a foul, and they'll get a sideline inbound from that far side of the court.
Penwood didn't like that one. Thought he just fell on his own.
Yeah, it's going to be on Ali. Ref sees you with a little bit of contact to the back. They're going to call it.
Davis Jr. facing Smith here. Spin in. He'll kick out to the corner. Wide open three. Takes an unfriendly bounce there for Lindsay. Penwood, chance to close it to a single possession game here. Edwards over into the corner. Smith drives in. Tough shot, and he'll hit it.
Melvin Smith with the floater there. It's a 2-point game. Penwood to a press now. Smith almost got it.
30 seconds to go here. Up again over Edwards. And Lindsay will get that one to fall. Two-possession game again here. Womack throwing his hand up saying, slow it down here. Last shot for the Patriots would be nice. Miller in the corner. It looks like Chester's just bringing a double team wherever. Smith, big three, missed all of it.
Oh, that would have been a huge shot for Penwood. But going back to that last Clippers bucket, 3-on-1, and he says, nah, I got it.
Tough finish indeed there. Clippers will get the ball here. No, they throw it out of bounds.
Ugh, those are the type of inbound passes that you cannot afford. Doesn't matter if you're up by 2 or down by 4. You can never have that.
Yeah, it's just, you had a chance to maybe go quick and get a shot up. Now Penn with a chance to get a last shot opportunity.
10 seconds to go. They go quickly in Ali, and he's met at the apex. Edwards can't get it up either. They'll say foul called. As you can see there, Edwards had some trouble getting it right back up immediately, so let's see where the contact was.
Yeah, Ali got blocked there, and Edwards, I see the contact. I kind of see the contact go to the arm, kind of chest area there. Official, see why they called it. Chester fans, though, were not happy as Edwards can't convert on the first one.
Yeah, it's a hard foul to call. I was waiting for them to make that right call, but it's shout out the refs for letting that play out.
Indeed. 6.6 to go here. Edwards still has one shot left. Chance to make it a 3-point game. Smith will check out. Edwards will make one of 2. 6.6 to go here. Let's see what Chester wants to do here if they go quick. Davis Jr. fast up the court, gets it plucked away by Miller. It's on the ground, and that is how the first half will come to an end. A frantic pace from start to finish in that first half. It'll leave the Clippers with a 3-point lead here as we head to halftime. Chester Clippers up 23, Penwood Patriots 20.
It was a competitive first half there by both teams, and we'll step aside here. Halftime analysis coming up. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Shoebox here at Penwood High School. Braylon Fortune, joined by my uncle here, who does the scoreboard here, 17 years of it, and here asking some questions about how these teams played. We'll start with Chester. How did Chester really kind of beat Penwood to be up by 3 right now?
They played their pace. They want us to play. Chester wants you to play their fast, scrappy pace, disrupt your playbook, make you run, make them run, and that's what they did the first half while they're up by 3 right now.
Yeah, and Penwood, though, we had some comments about the big man play. You know, they have the height advantage. Why do you think, though, they've not been able to do that in this first half?
We got to rebound. We got to start with that. We're not rebounding the ball, but also our base got to just stop putting the ball on the ground. You get the rebound, put it right back up. Stop trying to kick it back out because you need to get them to play the game that you want to play in the half court. So that's what's going on with that right now.
Yeah, Penwood needs this win to try to make the playoffs. What should they do to try to get the win in this rivalry game?
We got to run our sets properly. We run our sets properly, we can win this game. We got down by 3. I have faith in my squad, so as long as we run our sets and listen to what Coach Lindeman's game plan is, we'll be able to take care of it. Bring it home.
Yeah, you're an alumni here. Well, thank you for the interview, Mr. Fortune
Make
here.
sure you're ready to go home and do your homework when you get done. All right, boy?
All right. Well, we will be back in just a couple of moments. Sorry, the fire alarm is going off for some reason. We'll be back, though, here in the Shoebox.
Well, folks, welcome back. Only way to describe that is fire alarm happened. Things happened. Shout out to all the Penwood staff here getting us back in and getting us warm quickly. Must say that. Didn't take too long, thank goodness. Got 3 minutes before we come back from half here. Got Braylon's halftime analysis in, thank goodness, as the fire alarms were going off. I'm sure you heard on the broadcast. But we're all back inside now. Fans awaiting re-entry at the moment. Other than that, though, about ready for some more basketball right now between the Clippers and the Patriots. Guys, any thoughts, any takeaways from this extended halftime?
Well, I mean, what is there to expect in this second half? I mean, the fire alarm going off kind of threw all of us for a loop here. So we were like, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, now we all have to go outside. And all the fans, they had to re-enter through the front entrance with the metal detector. I heard one of the police officers talking as we were re-entering the building. But, I mean, this is going to be a really close second half. The Patriots, the main thing that they need to do in order to win this game, they need to slow their tempo down just a little bit because they want to go fast when they get these rebounds and they want to go on a fast break. And a lot of times that's turning into a lot of their turnovers. So they need to slow their tempo down and they really need to start attacking the boards on the offensive side of the ball because second chance points are everything in tight games like this.
And the Clippers are killing them right there at that point. So we'll turn this now back to the court here just a little bit before. Actually, Braylon, matter of fact, what we got here?
Don't forget me. You know, the thing that we had to go outside and all of that happened, throwing off basically, it's going to throw off everybody, including us. You know, a little cold, but we've re-entered into the heat of the gym. You know, it's going to throw all the players off. As I don't know if they did have to depart outside. I'm pretty sure they did. Didn't see them outside, though. And it's going to throw off basically everybody in this gym, and especially the players, coaches. It's just going to be see if which team can hold on. You know, Thompson, we saw before the fire alarm went off, head to the medical table, has ice, it looks like, on his thumb. Vartan, what are you doing?
Shout out producer Vartan for chiming in there. As you were saying, Braylon.
Yeah. So it's just going to be what team will be able to rub off the ice, rub off the rust of what just happened, and keep playing and win this game. And, you know, for my uncle over there, we had him talk about a couple things. So now it's going to see, can Penwood continue? Can Penwood follow their scheme? You know, also messing up maybe some schemes. It was about 7 minutes when the fire alarm went off, and they probably had to end their game planning for the second half right there. So it's just going to be see, can Penwood hold on, or can Penwood take the lead, or can Chester hold on?
And as you mentioned, we did see Thompson on the trainer's table. Looks like he was probably working maybe a jammed finger or something like that. Didn't seem too serious at all. So we are all ready for second half play here right now. 8 minutes to go in this third quarter as Braylon is being ushered away here.
But no, back to what you were saying, Alejandro. It didn't seem serious, Thompson's injury. Maybe he jammed his finger or twisted his thumb. He was getting some ice on it, so hopefully he'll be good to go.
Nothing like a little bit of ice to fix whatever ailments you may or may not have. So, memory serves correct. Penwood won the tip, so they will not, they will start with the ball here, actually.
Interesting.
Good memory there, Alejandro. As
Well,
Vartan pulled me down.
If my memory does serve correct, and if I know the rules of basketball correctly, that should mean the Clippers start with this, and then Penwood would start with possession in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, correct.
But instead, the Patriots just have possession here to start the third. So, a little bit of a break there for Penwood. Chance to perhaps tie this game up on this possession. Let's see what happens as Smith's pass there gets tipped. The long arms there of Lindsey able to pluck that one away from Smith. And Lindsey doing a little bit of everything there. Can't get the jumper to fall. Davis unable to corral it for Penwood. Down low now over McLean. Tough shot, no. Womack will rebound here.
Penwood's going to continue to try. Estrada almost went out of bounds. Back to Womack.
Womack over to Davis. Davis We'll give and go there. Stroud on the other corner now. Smith running top of the key. Let's see what he decides to do with the ball on this attempt. Turned it over last time. Don't want to see that again here. Trying to get it down low to Davis. Good denial there by Madison. Chester coming the other way, looking to get some points. Massive rejection by McQueen. Whoa.
Great rejection there by McQueen.
Always right, Alejandro.
Our broadcast of seriousness has turned into laughter after the fire alarm incident.
Is that 3 ball there from Clayton is cash. 6-point lead now for Chester. Womack surveying his options. Quick give and go with Estrada. He'll pick up his dribble here. Not what you want to do, as now he's seemingly asking for someone to come and get the ball. Womack, fresh dribble, only takes one. Instead, Smith here on the wing, and he'll hit a 3. Right back at you, says Belvin Smith.
Smith with a good 3 there. There's a little press, but Chester will break out of it.
Thompson, finger seems good off those first couple of dribbles. Down low they go. Dorsey kicks it in one more. Good defense there by Davis. Ball towards the corner, staying in somehow is Madison. He's in a tough spot. Still holding on it now. They'll say timeout.
Yeah, timeout to avoid the 5-second turnover. I mean, I was about to say that was great moves by Chester to get through the 2-3 defense, but Penwood, they recovered well.
They certainly did. We'll head to a quick break here. Just a little bit over 6 minutes to go inside the shoebox. 3-point game, Chester Clippers on top. We are back from the Chester timeout. Fresh 5 seconds to work with here, and an immediate whistle.
See what this is about. Maybe, likely be a foul on Penwood. It will. It'll signal it to Estrada, maybe. I don't really know what happened.
Says it's
there.
on Womack. Just quickly off that inbound. Not sure what happened there either. Chester looking to make this a 2-possession game. Thompson. I didn't like what he had there. He'll kick it across court. 3-ball up by Lindsay. No. Womack with the rebound. Running and gunning here is Smith now. He'll pull it back out. Allowing the Clippers defense to catch up here. Womack in the corner trying to get it low to Davis. Up and no good. Last touched by McLean, they'll say. Chester ball.
You know, I thought that was out on Chester, but
Definitely, Coach Matt Lindemann had some soft words for the officials after that call. Questionable one there. Nonetheless, Chester back to the ball.
Clayton picked up by Smith here on this possession into the corner. Got a man in the air. That was Womack inside. Chester catches the Patriots sleeping there. 5-point lead now for the Clippers after that extended halftime break. Estrada off the give from Smith. Smith will reset it. Couple of good passes around Estrada from the corner. No, hits the top of the backboard and out, and that should be out of bounds. It is.
yeah, they let it play through before they ended up making the call, but it's hard to make an assumption right then and there. Is it going to fully go up and make contact for it to go out of bounds, or will it just drop back down and be in live play?
As now Penwood will run a trap. No, they'll just go with the press instead here. Smith just letting Clayton come up here. A couple of off-ball screens coming from the Clippers. A tough shot there by Clayton. Didn't need to take that at all. On the boards, Cobb's doing a good job there to help wrestle it away from Dorsey. Over to Smith now. Back to Womack. Cobbs thought about the 3, didn't like it. Smith fakes it, and they'll say travel. Smith, a little too eager, wanted it, got it, but on that first step. They'll call travel. Let's see if they got the right call.
I can't really see. I don't think so. I think that's clean right there. The officials might have got a better view than we did, but Chester back with the ball.
Yeah, from the replay we saw, I wasn't too sure that was a travel.
Certainly didn't look like it. 5-point game still here inside the shoebox. Under 5 minutes to go now. Plenty of people in the stands tonight. Here comes Lindsay on the ground with Womack. Cobb's trying to wrestle it away. Now Davis gets it. Smith coming out of the pack. A little bit of contact. Can't make the layup. Davis on the board will get fouled.
Yeah, just Smith would have definitely got a heat check there after the travel call. If he would have made that, you know, maybe not really a heat check, but some energy. But they found Nafi Davis. Penn would need some points here, I would say, in any form.
First foul in this half by Chester. Womack's got to get it in. Gets it in Edwards, who almost wasn't looking. Cobbs didn't have enough space to land there. Be greeted with some contact. Womack inside on that penetration step. Trying to do a little too much there with Davis, and he'll throw it out of bounds.
Just can't have that. Penwood needs to play some good defense here.
Thompson guarded much more heavily now by Womack. Could benefit him. Thompson able to control his dribble. Goes back to his right side. Now he'll kick go out. Clayton has the screen if he wants it. Doesn't really get it from Dorsey. And good hands there by Edwards. Penwood off the steal. Edwards, way too many steps there. Looks like he might have had a slide as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard slide for a man of that size to just stop right on a dime.
Yeah, I would have said just kind of I mean, it's hard there. You know, Edwards wanted it. I just say you do what Coach often tells you. Leave it to the point guard. Costly turnover there.
Lindsay off that inbound will go to Clayton. Into the corner we go. Chester certainly in the driver's seat right now, but haven't had a bucket in some time. Let's see if they can change that. Snatch back by Thompson, no.
Penwood getting another offensive possession with it.
Fastball pass inside by Cobbs. Davis can't finish it at the cup, and Chester will get another crack at it. Looking to go quick here. A lot of contact. They'll say no whistle, but on the retry, they give the foul.
You know, looking back at this replay, I thought they would have called it on the first one, but they let it play through. It looks like he passed it instead of shooting. So
the behind the back pass there, pretty solid, to say the least. A lot of Chester's points here coming from free throws.
As that will make, we'll have a sub for Chester now.
31-23 in favor of the Clips. Womack trying to find an answer for this Patriot team. First time today we'll see Zasheen Levens check in. In the corner, Womack no. Back up top to Miller. Two bigs now in the game for Penwood. And another steal here by Chester.
Penwood letting Chester pull away.
Inside they go here. Tough shot and down for Rashad Dorsey.
This is just the Clippers taking advantage of that size disadvantage once again. I mean, we see on the court it says do more with less, and that's exactly what Chester is doing right now.
Certainly seems to be that way. Penwood taking a timeout here, looking to right the ship here with 2:14 to go in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere, folks, here on the Penwood Athletics YouTube channel. Welcome back, folks, out of the Penwood timeout. And Kevin, we've seen a lot of things go wrong for the Patriots here, but how can they make it a little bit easier on themselves?
Well, I mean, the one thing that I preached in the first half that they have not been doing is they have not been using their bigs effectively. Whether it's Edwards, Levens, McLean, they are down and open in the paint, but they're just swinging it around from corner to the top of the key, back to the other corner, and then usually resulting in another turnover.
Let's see if they try to get inside now. Cobbs off that penetration step will kick it back out. Smith, corner three, no. Levens on the rebound, tied up, and he'll draw the foul.
Yeah. Well,
And that's when you have a guy of that size, you use him to your advantage.
yeah, I'm surprised this is Levin's first minutes here in this game. You know, he's been a key factor throughout the whole season, and with a height advantage that Penwood has, I'm surprised they didn't play him.
It's certainly interesting because, well, we're about only a minute left in this second half, in this third quarter, and this is the first time Levens has been in. He'll make the first. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2 here.
First Penwood points in a while. They're going to need to go on a run of late here.
Levens will miss the second one, but Edwards on the boards into the corner. Cobbs wide open for three, hits the backboard, and that'll go off of Levens' feet.
So frustrating. It was so close. The moment Taj Cobbs put up that shot, it wasn't going in. It was just not enough power. Got to set your feet. Nobody was near you. And
That's
stolen.
a good jump there by Miller. We'll get possession here for the Patriots off of that missed three, so they catch a break. Let's see if they can capitalize on it now. Smith at the top. Over to Cobbs, and now they go down low. Edwards, tough shot, and a foul. Count it.
Doing what I said there is the Penwood Patriots, as if Edwards makes this free throw, they're right back in this game. Seems like they were it seems like hopes were dim when they were down by 10. Now they're here and they're showing why they still can beat this Chester team, besides Chester being up as much as 10.
Edwards will complete the three-point play there. So 4 quick points for Penwood, and another pass going straight out of bounds for Chester. And this time there wasn't even a press.
No, it looks like the momentum is shifting in the Patriots' favor. This is another costly turnover that you cannot afford this late in the game.
And also, right there, Thomas went into the crowd. Some chirping there.
Smith controls. Looks like Chester's back in a zone here. Smith now one-on-one. Over to Cobbs in the corner to Miller. Trying to get it down low to Edwards. No entry. Cobbs will pull a three. Missed all of it. Levens tried to keep it in, but it touched out of bounds first.
Just barely out of bounds before Levens could keep that ball in play.
So now Penwood will put on the squeeze here with this full court press. Looks like they'll actually trap it instead. Good job by the Clips to get it up and quick, and a massive block by Edwards.
Penwood's been doing that a lot, but wide open, can't hit.
Thompson tried to answer. Rebound falls to Smith here.
You got to slow it down.
With some pressure on him, they go to the corner here. Miller wide open, can he hit it? He will!
Penwood makes it a three-point game.
A minute to go here in the third quarter, and it already feels like we're in the fourth. Chester trying to answer back. Missed everything there. That ball going out of bounds. Thompson saves it. No.
With 45 seconds, getting the Penwood student section right next to us. Loud. And this what I said they needed to do. They needed to go on a run. They've brought it within 3. Chance to tie it.
A couple of big turnovers have the Patriots in the rearview mirror. Can they tie it up here on this possession? 40 seconds to work for Belvin Smith and company.
Let's see what the Patriots have cooked up here. In a little over a minute, they cut the deficit from 9 to 3. The momentum is clearly swinging in their favor. So let's see what we have in store, and another foul.
Well, they're certainly going to the bigs now more than ever, and you can see on that entry pass to Edwards, clear as day, a foul. The second he grabs this ball here from Cobbs. Good entry pass there. And all out of whack are the Clippers right now.
Yeah, that's Madison's 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, you got to watch out. Only 2 more, and you'll be out of this game.
Miller will inbound for the Patriots. He has Smith wide open, catch and shoot three. No, swirls in and out, but Levin's on the putback. 1 point game here, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. And this trap again here by Penwood. Barely getting it up the court is Chester. Madison, no.
But fouled.
Let's take a look at this replay. I don't know about this one.
Especially in this type of moment, you go up,
I don't know about that.
You know, there's contact, but there's not a lot of it. I don't know if you could call that. Penwood now getting loud. First free throw misses. 15 seconds left.
Shoebox living up to its name. Let's see if Penwood can maybe take the top off in the third quarter here to end it. Second free throw up and down for Madison. So a 2 point game now in favor of Chester. Don't need a three here, of course, for Penwood. Still got a whole nother quarter to play. Smith directing traffic. Sends Miller to the corner. Wants the ISO. One-on-one here with Clayton. Smith beats him, pulls up, and hits.
We're tied going into the fourth quarter, 34-34. The Penwood Patriots come right back into this game. It has been a great one to watch.
Indeed, this has been a crazy back and forth game. It looked like Chester was pulling away late, but following some turnovers and some key baskets, the Patriots are right back in it.
We're going to keep it here, folks. Fourth quarter coming up, and already you can see it's 0-0 basically as we head to our fourth and final quarter. Take a look at a couple of the big plays here that started this Penwood comeback. See Miller off that steal on the inbound. Good job there. And then it goes over to Edwards, and then Penwood able just to work their way through a couple of difficult situations. They did slow things down, as you said, Kevin, and it certainly seems to have benefited them.
Yes, absolutely, because a lot of times, especially with Womack, he was getting a little too fast, a little too excited, and it was resulting in a bad shot or a bad turnover. But when you slow things down, you can play at your own pace, play your way of basketball. You'll take that to your advantage every time.
And the crowd here loving the Penwood cheerleaders, getting some love here before we head to the fourth quarter.
It's just crazy how Chester was up 31-24 right then and there, and they only scored 3 points in those last minute, 1 minute, 2 minutes, like whatever you like to call it, right there, giving Penwood the advantage, and the pressure is on for Chester. Penwood feels they can pull this out. They're so close. They're close to doing it. 8 excellent minutes, and they have a win.
0-0 basically to start the fourth. The scene is set. We are set. All the fans are set, and it is about to get loud in here, folks. Chester will start with the ball. Dallas Thompson looks like he'll go the rest of the way with that. A little bit of a finger issue. Doesn't seem to bother him, but he hasn't hit a shot in quite some time. Guarded by Womack. Over to Clayton now, guarded by Smith. A lot more individual play here from Chester. Some good moves by Clayton Smith there every step of the way. Miller giving some trouble to the man in the corner. Penwood coaches wanting something, not sure what, and that shot there by Madison won't go. There's a foul call.
No, it looks like a signal to travel right there. And this game, Penwood has fought right back in it, has a crowd hyped and ready. This is a big game here. Penwood needs to pull this one out.
Indeed. But the one thing that surprised me is they didn't call the 5-second there.
Certainly seems that's what the Penwood coaches were imploring, as now Chester back in the trap here, and a thrown away pass by Smith there. Clippers able to get at least one good possession out of that trap there. Penwood turns it over.
Yeah, you can't do that if you're Penwood. You had momentum, and then you just kind of got to get it to the top and reset it.
Chester, chance to take the lead here on this possession. Back-to-back turnovers from both teams to open up the fourth frame. Handoff pass there to Davis Jr. He'll pull up and hit.
And sometimes the rim is your good friend in those situations.
Nice work by Davis Jr. Take the lead. Chester will now run a press.
Run that full court trap actually inside. Womack got some space, and no, they wave the basket off, and it's going to go Penwood's way. We'll call Levins for the foul.
Didn't like that one. Let's see here what happened. They might call it a moving screen. Like he was kind of just backing him down. I don't really know what the call was there.
It will be on Levens. 2-point lead here for Chester off that tough shot by Rami Davis Jr. Trap back in play here for Penwood as well. They got Edwards back there. He'll just scoop it off the ground there. Up top here to Smith. He's got space. He'll pull the three and take the lead.
Getting this play by Belvin Smith with the clutch 3-ball.
Chester looking to answer. Lob up in the air, and they'll call the foul there.
I want to see if that's a free throw shot. You know, the lob went in the pass and wasn't really in the act of shooting. Coach Matt Linteman wanted travel there. Definitely should have got it, I'm pretty sure. But nonetheless, Chester with the baseline inbound. This one's been great.
Huge no shots there. That'll be the second foul on Womack. Chester will reset at the top of the key here to Chambers. Quickly off of his hands to Thompson. He's got baseline, goes up on Edwards, and they'll say jump ball.
Let's see, they'll likely wave it Penwood's way. I thought they were going Chester. Everybody staying down there. And Thompson looking hurt.
Yeah, a little slow to get up there. Hopefully he's all right.
It's no easy task when you're going against the mountain of men that are these Penwood bigs. Got stuffed at the apex there. And looks like they're going to stay in this full court trap. Up top here to Davis. One more pass. Edwards, layup is good. Too easy there for Malik Edwards. Penwood looking to build a little bit of a cushion now, 39-36.
They've been riding. Chester's going to have to watch. 3-ball, no.
Off that putback, though, is Dorsey. Wow, soaring through the air.
What a play by Dorsey.
Tipped by a Chester player. And this game just been insane to watch.
Estrada will inbound here for Penwood. Looks like the trap might not be in play here off that sideline inbound. Smith over to Womack. Womack going around the court here. Estrada down low. Davis has some space. He'll go up with some contact, and we got a wedgie in the shoebox. It falls out. No whistle called. Don't really see that happen that often.
Wow.
Chester wanted it. They don't get it. Yeah, it's interesting. It fell out, but it was there. Can't really side with either way.
Man, I'm perplexed. I've never seen a wedgie that happens and then they don't blow stoppage of play. Smith over now to Womack. More and more time coming off the clock here. Back up top to Smith. Estrada for three off the bank. No, but they call a foul.
Estrada will go to the line for three. It's been crazy.
Estrada, first free throw attempt coming up. Is off. Took a couple of bounces and just an unfriendly one at the end there.
Yeah, these are big free throws.
Estrada's second free throw coming up. And it's in.
One
2
more.
point cushion now for Penwood.
One more for Estrada, trying to make it a 3-point game. Nakai Estrada been a key player. Couldn't convert on that one, but got the foul. Let's see if he can get it in. Well, took a couple bounces. Penwood has a 3-point cushion.
That'll be Davis Jr. bringing it up for Chester. They're going quick. Good Euro step through. They'll call the foul on Edwards.
I don't know about that one. I didn't see basically any contact. He cut through with the Euro step. There was nothing there.
I mean, they bump hips a little bit, but that just seemed like a clean Euro step. But Edwards picks up his third of the game.
It's $1 million finish there by Dorsey and a 5-cent, apologies, 5-cent finish, $1 million move there. First free throw will fall for Dorsey. After I stutter over my words to give him a little bit of extra luck on the free throw line.
And Levens will check back in for Edwards. No McLean here in the fourth so far.
Missed free throw. We're still
Dorsey
up by
missed
2.
that second one. Smith coming the other way. Head down. Smith in the corner. Apologies. That's Estrada, and it goes off the back rim. Ball takes a weird bounce, and it's with Chester. Slowing it down here is Chambers. Penwood out of that press for the moment. Ball is tipped around, sliding on it. Who's going to get it? Davis. Who touched it last? They'll say Chester ball.
Just crazy one. Chester down by 2. If that ball got popped out, if that ball didn't get popped out, that would have been Penwood ball. Scramble on the ground for it. This one has been a great one to see, especially all the people watching.
In we go here to Thompson. Shoebox loud for these last 5 minutes. Davis Jr. puts his head down, gets blocked by Levens. Thompson quickly gets it back. Davis Jr. in the corner. And he'll lose it. Womack got it away. Levens will hold. Gets it back to Womack. Some good defense here by Penwood in this second half. Womack picked up by Thompson. Lost it out of bounds.
Womack wanted a foul there. Just so interesting. And as Womack tried to break down. And yep, it's out of bounds. Costly turnover for the Patriots. You have to slow it down right there. Nothing forcing you to go fast. And Womack will check out now.
Chester down 2. Need a bucket soon. Clayton into the corner. Straightaway 3, no. Rebound. Cobbs had it for a moment. Davis Jr. on the putback, and they'll call foul on Cobbs.
Yeah, Davis Jr. on the rebound. He tries to put it back up. They're going to call you for the foul every single time. But, you know, Alejandro, this game reminds me of the classic poem, The Pit and the Pendulum, how this game is just swinging back and forth what it seems like every single minute.
Yeah, it's just been back and forth, momentum. And we'll have a timeout by Coach Matt Lindemann before the second free throw. It's just been an insane game. And we'll take a quick break here in the shoebox. 4:13 left. Let's see if Penwood can hold on or will Chester get the win.
Welcome back, folks. One more free throw coming up here inside the shoebox. Chance to tie it up here are the Chester Clippers. They were in control in that first half, but things have certainly become unwound as this game has progressed. Alejandro Alvarez joined by Braylon Fortune, alongside plenty of other great people here. Kevin Cohn as well. Second free throw here by Davis Jr. Chance to tie it up. 4:13 to go. And it will be tied up here, 41 apiece. Back to a 0-0 game, sort of how we started this fourth quarter.
See if Penwood can get something to go on offense.
And this is a chance to be extremely risky if they kept going with that back and forth seesaw passing as Estrada loses off his hands. That should be a backcourt violation, and it is.
Just wrong thing right there. You can't have that, especially in this moment. Chester with some momentum now.
Certainly off that foul, chance to take the lead here. Davis Jr. will inbound. Not one of the starters, but Rami Davis Jr. as a freshman has certainly played his way into finishing this game. Thompson at the top of the key, going right to the shoulder of Estrada, and he'll make the layup. Chester with a slight lead now. Penwood gonna have to get back in that groove. Cobbs picks up his dribble quickly over to Smith. Couple of passes now from these Patriot guards. They're going to have to cross half court. Cobbs able to hold on to it now. Estrada over to Cobbs. Cobbs steps in, gets it blocked, and it'll stay Penwood ball.
Not what you want there. You know, at least Penwood, they got something in there, and just Cobbs got rejected. You know, tried to get into the lane. Smith was open and a little frustrated about not getting the ball there. You know, Cobbs just collapsing. You know, maybe assess the situation, but baseline inbound for Penwood.
Estrada back up top to Smith. Quick off to Cobbs. Back over to Smith to Estrada. Smith. Cobbs, he'll pull the three and hit. Big three from Taj Cobbs gives the Patriots a 1-point lead here. Chester trying to answer. Davis Jr. has it. Picked up by Smith. Chester. Looks like they're just going to let Davis Jr. go all the way in. It'll be in the hands of Zaire Clayton now. Clayton one-on-one with Cobbs. No help screen. Davis. And Levins, no, they'll call the foul. Early whistle there as Rashad Dorsey was traveling on in. See Davis a little bit too overzealous there, trying to jump the pass and create some space there for Dorsey.
Yeah, the Penwood coaches, they were not happy with that call, but the Clippers are back at the line trying to take the lead in this game.
So far, really, the only way they have gotten back into this game is at the charity stripe, as that first one is out by Dorsey. Chance to tie now.
Best you can do is tie. It's just going to see how does this one play out. We'll check out Levins for Edwards. You know, Penwood's got a lot of blocks. They're just going to need to watch, you know, the jumping there. And they're going to have to try to, I mean, they have find a way to get blocks, and it's just nothing can really ask more. They're trying. We're tied 44-44 in the shoebox.
Important to mention here, folks and colleagues, beside me, Patriots are now in the bonus. So every foul now on a Chester Clipper will result in free throws no matter what it is. As Estrada now will take his time bringing this one up. They'll go down low, quickly off. Davis should just go towards the rim there. Instead, looks like Penwood might be in the favor of chasing off a little bit more of that clock. We'll call a foul there on Rashad Dorsey.
Well, some conflict with a player and some fans. Got a little rowdy there. Extracurriculum we cannot have, you know. It's happened in this game. It's a big rivalry game. A lot of people showed up.
Quickly in off the inbound from Smith. Gets it back from Davis. Smith's corner three, no. Rebounded by Thompson. All tied up at 44 apiece. Chester trying to unbreak the tie. No. Off the putback, it is in though. What a putback there by Naimir Madison, and we'll get a timeout taken. Man, what a tough putback there by Madison, who's been in a little bit of foul trouble here and there, picking his spots.
Yeah, indeed. Madison, he's just been a key component to the Clippers being in this game. Back and forth, back and forth. How will this end?
It's going to be hard for Penwood to pull out here. You're down and just representing the full timeout scoreboard in the shoebox. Thought something might happen.
Looks like that might be a new halftime addition after that fire alarm. As with 30 seconds to go left in this timeout, I would love to hear both your opinions on what both teams have to do down the stretch here with 2:17 to go.
I mean, if we start with Penwood, like I said, early on in the second half, they need to start crashing the boards, offensive rebounds. That's the main thing that's been hurting them so far, because they've been playing well defensively, getting a lot of defensive rebounds, but they're not putting up second chance points.
We'll see if they can fix that here after the timeout.
Yeah, it's just been Penwood. They're fighting, and they just got to have the lead when you're under a minute. They just need to make some shots. You know, they've been making shots. Just they're going to need to find a way to pull out a lead here.
Well, they will start with possession, so a chance to at least tie. Had a couple of big threes here already in the second half. Don't want to get in that mindset, though, of playing hero ball when you have this much time on the game clock. Cobbs will inbound here for Penwood. Off to Smith. Chester a little hesitant to run that press immediately here, but Penwood seems to have found a way to at least break it. Off to Womack. A lot of space inside. Over to Smith now. To Cobbs. Back to Smith. Picked up by Thompson. Smith over to Womack. The bigs of Penwood ready to receive the pass if needed. Looks like they're trying to get Edwards. He has the mismatch with Dorsey on him, and right now just no entries allowed. Smith inside gets it plucked away by Dorsey. Chester looking to cling to the lead here. Thompson will slow things down. Picked up by Smith. Don't need the foul just yet if you're Penwood. Thompson takes the screen, goes to his left, he'll pull up and hit.
Big shot there. It's a 4-point game.
What a shot by Dallas Thompson to add a little bit of insurance now to Chester's lead. Smith thought about the three, takes a step in, bounce pass over to Cobbs. Womack thought about the three, no. Cobbs in the corner. Chester playing suffocating defense now. Womack over to Smith. We approach our final minute of play here inside the shoebox, and it's getting loud. Cobbs inside, and they will call a walk.
And those are the type of things you cannot afford with Penwood right now. I mean, a 3-point and a foul, it's still a one-possession game. You just can't afford that here.
They'll put the squeeze on now, that being the Patriots with the full court press. Looks like they're trying to foul quickly here. They get it across to Thompson. Thompson picks up his dribble inside. Davis Jr. outside now to Clayton, and now they finally get a foul in with 9 seconds coming off the clock.
Big 9 seconds there. And this is going to come down to the wire if Penwood can get a stop and some points.
We've seen the Patriots come up on the better end of these close game situations before. Let's see if they have another magic moment in them. Gonna take some work here from the shoebox on these foul shots though. Clayton set to shoot 2. The first one is in.
There's been continuously competitiveness here in the shoebox.
See Levins take a seat here for Penwood. Edwards, the slow big man out there right now for the Patriots.
If he makes this, it's likely over. He does.
It's a 6-point game with that second made free throw there by Zaire Clayton. Penwood lost it on the inbound. They get a lucky break though, as Dorsey was unable to make the layup. They're going to have to go quick though across half court. Smith in some trouble. Penwood's going to have to use a timeout. They have it. Limit calls the timeout, and they get it off just in time.
A lot of time takes off there, and this game might be over. You know, it's never over till it's over, especially in this type of game. But that one right there might be a deciding factor. Unless Penwood can get a 3, foul, Hope Chester misses 2 free throws, then get another 3 and tie it with the time they have.
Yeah, lucky indeed, Alejandro, because the one thing you do not want your players to do when it comes down to the 8 seconds, you never want them to go backwards.
And you saw Smith there off of that pass from Cobbs. Immediately had a big double team in front of him, and he was in a bad spot over there in the deep corner on their own side of the backcourt. Good heads up timeout there by Coach Lindman after he realized his guys are going to need to reset. So now it'll be Estrada, Smith, Cobbs, Womack, and the lone big out there for the Patriots is going to be Malik Edwards.
Yeah, Coach Matt Lindemann knows he needs a 3.
Got some of his best shooters out there. Womack takes the step. They thought about it. Instead, it'll be Smith for 3. Off the bank. No. Cobbs on the putback. Gets it in. 30 seconds to go. Clock continues to roll here. Coach Lindemann imploring for a quick foul, and Estrada will catch it. 4-point lead now as Penwood tries to cling and scratch and claw back into this one. We'll see how many fouls that is on Estrada. Don't want to lose a shooter of his capabilities.
Yeah, Estrada's been a big player. It's his 4th playing with 5 fouls. They're going to have to disperse the fouls now. These 2 free throws are big.
Davis Jr., the freshman, quite a big spot for him, and he's ice cold for the first.
This game likely over after that one, as Penwood has a miracle up their sleeve.
Second free throw coming for Rami Davis Jr. And he'll hit them both. Plus free throw shooting down the stretch here for the Clips. 20 seconds to go for Penwood. They're trying to get it quick. Edwards over one more time to Cobbs. Ball's on the ground. It's a turnover. Coming the other way is Chester. Is this the dagger? No. Edwards gets it. 10 seconds to go. Penwood's got to get a shot up quick. Smith will pull the quick 3. No, and that will do it. Penwood will continue to play the foul game, but with 3.2 to go, that should all but seal it.
Yeah, it looks like the Clippers, they're gonna complete the season sweep over the Patriots once again.
As Davis Jr. will shoot 2 more free throws here. The Chester crowd invading the shoebox, loving every bit of what has transpired here. And up and down, back and forth, whatever you want to call it. Second half filled with plenty of theatrics. Ends in the worst possible way for the Penwood Patriots. First free throw, I should say, by Davis Jr. is good. And it looks like we have a timeout call.
Yeah, I don't know why he would really call a timeout. This moment, game's over.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, 3.2 seconds left, you're down by 7. Game's over.
Indeed, as now we will see the mass amount of bodies dispersed from the shoebox. It's a tough loss against a rival, and you know it's always a big thing when Penwood's able to crack and beat Chester. Just couldn't get it done here tonight. Nothing to hang their heads about, though. They played their tails off. Second free throw by Davis Jr. is good. And looks like he's going to shoot a third, but it should just be an inbound play. None of the Penwood players seem too eager to really go and get it. And now Cobbs will just let it go in. We're playing the clock game here. Smith, one more. Hoorah, 3, no.
So Chester defeats the Penwood Patriots in a tight battle here. Just not one you want to see, especially in a rivalry game. It's a tough loss for Penwood that likely will eliminate them from playoff contention. They'll have one more game here in the shoebox against Middletown, where maybe Penn would win to end off the season. Don't know if I should say this now, but fun fact about Middletown, pretty sure one of my cousins plays on that team, so gonna be a fun one to see in the last game of the shoebox. Tough loss for Penwood, though. Alejandro, anything?
So, as you were mentioning about that Middletown game, we will see them play that game on Saturday at 2:30. A bit of a strange tip-off here for the last game of the regular season for the Patriots, but it is what it is. They travel to Interboro on Thursday and try and snap this losing streak to end their season. Don't want to see it go down like that, of course, but to each their own. Final score here, 54-46. Any thoughts, Kevin?
I mean, it was a back-and-forth game until the very end. Chester, even though they had the size disadvantage, they did more with less. They used it to their advantage.
It's a tough game in the shoebox. This had a little bit of everything, folks. A fire alarm went off. I mean, had a couple of big threes, had some ankle breakers, a lot of good defense, a lot of turnovers. At the end of the day, Patriots just fall short. Thank you all for watching here from all of us at SFBN and Penwood. Braylon Fortune to my right, Kevin Cohn to my left, producer Vartan to my far right, cameraman Henry, cameraman Eric, cameraman James. Thank you all for watching. We will see you on Thursday.
Go Birds!